Hey guys, it's holiday season for a lot of people. That means it's heartburn season. What can you do to avoid your heartburn? So when it's empty, your stomach is the size of a fist. It holds about 2.5 ounces. But of course, when you fill it with Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, it gets really full and it has a lot of pressure in it, which is why you feel bloated. And of course, that pressure has to be released. So some of that food, if you have a loose sphincter between the esophagus and the stomach, starts refluxing up the esophagus. And that's when you feel that burning heartburn sensation. So your chances of getting that reflux and that heartburn are a function of how much you eat and the kinds of foods you eat. So a lot of us are guilty, and I used to be guilty of this, of kind of waiting to eat all day so you can have that really nice big turkey dinner. But of course, the more you eat, the more likely you are to have reflux and heartburn. We also don't eat enough foods with high water content, low calorie, and high fiber, which help to reduce bloating. So don't forget your leafy greens. A lot of us love that glass of wine with dinner, or if you're like me, that glass of scotch after dinner. But of course, alcohol opens up that sphincter between the stomach and the esophagus, and so that predisposes you to reflux. Of course, it's also a function of what you're eating. There are certain foods that just make you have reflux. Foods that are acidic, foods that are fatty, that are spicy, things like caffeine, things like chocolate, basically all the good things in life. And here is a list of foods that can cause reflux. The higher the category number, the more likely they are to cause reflux. I know it's small, so pause, save, and expand. So it's all about being careful about how much you eat and what kinds of foods you eat. But of course, if you have a lot of reflux, do see your doctor because you might need medicine for reflux. You might need a scope to look for certain conditions called esophagitis or gastritis, which is inflammation of the esophagus and the stomach, or even ulcers in the esophagus or the stomach, or a dangerous condition called Barrett's esophagus, which can actually predispose you to cancer. So everything in moderation, but of course none of this means that you can't really enjoy your Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. I know I intend to.